Hello Glenpool and Happy New Year. Welcome to the January 2026 edition of Glenpool at a Glance. This is our monthly video series where we talk about what is happening across the city. Hey, as we were looking back and we realized this is 5 years now of Glenpool at a Glance videos. We started in November of 2020 with this new form of communication to you and have been going strong every month since then. The staff and I here at the city hope that you find this educational and enlightening and that you're getting good information from it. So with that, if there are information or pieces that you want to talk about, if you want to know why we do things a certain way here in the city, hey, please reach out to me online, email me, send me a note and say, hey, I'd like to know more about this particular topic, and we will do our best to make sure we get some information out to you here in the future. We come up here in the start of a new year, we wanted to think about some of the things that we accomplished last year and talk about those. So while this isn't an exhaustive list, this is a couple of the highlights of things that happened. One of the biggest, obviously, here in town was the bridge at 141st that ODOT put into place. We were so excited to get that done, as I know many of you were. ODOT delivered that right on time with their contractors, just as they said they would, right about a year from start to finish, which is amazing when you think about all of the work that went into that. But as we work internally with the city, there are a couple of other stretches of road that I want to talk about, both 141st from Highway 75 to Elwood, as well as Elwood from 141st to 151st were microsurfaced this last year. It's a preventative maintenance process to help lengthen the age of the roads, help us get more use out of those roads in the long term, both microsurfaced as well as restriped, both of those. We also did some overlays on 147th. We did some work in Kindlewood 2 at Poplar Place, reworking that intersection. And so, as well as some overlays or some, actually I should say some surface or some restriping of a couple of other roads, including Warrior Road area this last year. So a lot of road work happened across the city. I'm very proud of our teams, and the contractors did a great job getting that done. The other piece that we were able to do this last year, we're very proud of both our police and fire departments continue to upgrade their fleet. And so we were able to get two new fire trucks in that had been completely remodeled, refurbished. Excited about both of those pumpers as they came in. Our police department had 5 new vehicles this last year. We work hard to make sure we turn those fleets over so we don't have equipment that costs us a lot of money in maintenance in the long term. And so working with them is great. Our Parks Department also had some upgrades, and we started a project back in 2024 in Kindlewood, both Kindlewood North and Kindlewood South, of reworking both of those parks. In 2025, we started our focus on Black Gold Park, and so they started work on ADA upgrades to our playgrounds. They have also started work on our splash pad. I'm going to talk about that in a moment as well, but excited about that work. We expect that to continue as we move forward into 2026 and beyond. And then finally, as part of our commitment, core values of transparency, as openness, we had 4 new communication initiatives that we started in 2025. The first one was Text My Gov. If you want more information about what this is, go onto our website. You can get all of it, get signed up for it. But it is about communicating with us, sharing concerns or issues with us from across the city, as well as there's a place that you can sign up for when we send information out by text about certain things that happen in the city. You can get all of that information there 24/7. Glenpool Gives Back is a new video series that we started highlighting businesses and individuals here in Glenpool that do an amazing job giving back and serving this community. If you haven't seen those yet, go check those out at our YouTube page. They're all there. Plus, you can get a chance to watch all of our past 5 years worth of videos for Glenpool at a Glance if you wanted to, right there on our YouTube channel as well as all of our city council meetings. Everything that we do is posted there online so that you can watch it and catch up and keep up with what is happening here across the city. Now, our third initiative that we started this last year is just a quarterly update. It comes out with our water bills every calendar quarter on the back there of the water bill. But if you haven't seen those, we will be adding some of that to our website as well in a location so that you can see those and get caught up on a smaller amount of projects. But we try to cover those with a one-page add-on to our water bill every quarter. And then finally, the Glenpool Police Department updated their social media presence this last year and added a Facebook page to what they do about getting information out to the public. So if you haven't been a part of our social media pages, I would encourage you, go take a look at that. We have 7 different pages across 3 different platforms between Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn for the city, for the conference center, for animal control, and now for the police department. All of those have a social media presence that you can go check out online. We want to make sure that we are doing our best to engage with you and get you information so that you know what's happening here across the city. So we talked about the splash pad earlier. I want to get into a little bit of where we're headed with some of the new projects for this coming year, or currently ongoing projects, maybe is a better way to say that we're working on. And the splash pad is one of those. If you go out to Black Gold Park today, you will see it is empty still. As they work their way through that, they are refurbishing, upgrading the equipment. We're going to also be expanding and adding some different pieces to that splash pad. And our goal is still to have that open in time for this summer season. So help us through that. Keep an eye on that. We're going to be posting more information about it as our stuff starts coming in and new equipment gets installed. The other area that we've started to see some chatter about online on social media pages, and thank you for asking questions about it, is the city's newest disc golf park. So many of you have been wondering what's going on at 121st over by Morris Park. You're seeing cars parked out in the field on the grass there, people walking back into the woods. That is our newest disc golf course. It is a competitive course. We are actually working with some groups out of Tulsa, potentially for competitive tournaments at this site, and bringing in groups from across the stage, including potentially national style tournaments here to Glenpool. So as we work, there's still some work to be done. We haven't had an official opening yet. That will happen sometime later this spring because as I said, we're still doing some touch up and some work out at the park, including, as you could tell, a parking lot and some other areas like that we want to get done. But competitive players have been out on site. It is open, but it's more of a soft opening at this point as we walk through that. And then finally, the largest project that we've got in the history of Glenpool is our ongoing sewer plant project. I won't get into a ton of details because we talk about it regularly here, but if you want to know at any point what is happening and what is the latest update on our sewer plant project, a wastewater treatment facility, every month for the Glenpool Utility Services Authority, we give council and the board an update on what is happening at that project. And that is all there. You can go out to our agendas page on our city website, find the agenda for the Glenpool Utility Services Authority, and look for the part where it says update of the wastewater treatment facility. And you can go see the pictures, look at all the things that are going on, and keep up with everything that is happening at that site. We anticipate, if everything stays on schedule, that the new plant will be up and operational September, October of 2026. Now the project won't be done at that point, but we will be transitioning from the lagoon to the new plant. And then once that is done, we will clean up the site and clean up the old lagoon site. So the project is set to run still until early 2027. But we're excited to get the new plant up and running this year in 2026. Hey, just a couple of quick notes for this month that are coming up. City facilities will be closed January 19th. I haven't switched over to the new year yet on some of this. So for Martin Luther King Day. So just mark your calendars on that holiday. All city facilities will be closed, which means that the council meeting that would normally be scheduled for that night has been moved to Tuesday, January 20th. Hey Glenpool, it is always great to come and share with this news with you. We hope you find it informative and educational. We will see you again next month for another Glenpool at a Glance.